Indeed, the Stratos is being renewed, however no one at FCA has thought enough about Lancia to do it without anyone's help. Rather, it's being worked by Manifattura Automobili Torino, MAT, a similar custom low-volume developer that deals with the Apollo Aero and James Glickenhaus' marvelously created SCG-003S. Furthermore, Lancia itself has had almost 8 years to respond to the new Stratos, on the grounds that MAT is basing it off the 2010 Idea Auto. It improved the situation. German automobile parts extremely rich person Michael Stoschek. There were plans to transform that idea into a creation auto, however it kept running into the block divider that is Ferrari and Italy. The 2010 Stratos from Stoschek's new Stratos GBR utilized an abbreviated Ferrari F430 aluminum space frame suspension and its 4.3-liter normally suctioned V8 motor, as well. And afterward Ferrari got twist of it. It was at that point firmed that Glickenhaus P4/5 utilized the same F430 costly bits to more prominent approval than the first auto. It nixed Scuderia camera and Glickenhaus' concept of utilizing a Ferrari identification on the race form of the P4/5, so the planning of the new Stratos couldn't have been more awful. What's more, here we are, after 8 years, with an auto that appears to be identical, with more than 550 drive by means of an obscure motor. It will utilize the same mid-engine format as the first Stratos, which didn't pull in Ferrari's fury when it utilized the Dino V6, yet that is as much mechanical detail as MAT is giving out. The renewed Stratos will weigh just 2,809 pounds and will be about an indistinguishable length from the 12-foot Unique, however it's altogether more extensive. There is no news on what undercarriage it sits on. However, Presence of Mind would propose the Alfa Romeo 4C's carbon fiber tub would be a decent place to begin. It's sheltered to recommend it won't sit on any Ferrari engineering, in any event, not with Ferrari's blessing, but rather a Giulia biturbo V6 behind the lodge of the 4C's skeleton would likewise bode well. Be that as it may, at that point, it's Italy and the Italian games auto world, so anticipate that good judgment will be uncommon. Also, in a noteworthy topple of history, the tribute to the first, Bertone-composed Stratos, penned by Marcello Gandini, has been drawn and built by the Italian outline house's main adversary, Pininfarina. It holds huge numbers of the Stratos plan marks, including its ICH wedge shape, its misrepresented windscreen bend, and its removable hood and motor cover. Its move confine will be welded into the case, its entryways will hold caps for the 2 tenants, and it's even aerated and cooled. I am charmed that other energetic auto aficionados will have the capacity to encounter how the successor to the most intriguing rally auto of the 1970s still sets the bar for outline and execution, Stoschek said. Tangle's declaration just proposes it got from Stoschek consent to imitate the new Stratos utilizing a similar plan and advances of his auto. Lancia manufactured 492 Stratos Roadsters from 1973 to 1978, when Fiat occupied the greater part of Lancia's rally spending plan to its own particular 131 Abarth program. The Stratos HF was a piece of a purple fix for star creator Gandini, who had just conveyed the Miro and Countach for Lamborghini. Among the Stratos' 18 wins and 3 World Cup titles, the herald of the World Rally Championship, Italian Sandro Munari took Monte Carlo rally wins in 1975, 76 and 77. Lancia's rally transcendence didn't end with the Stratos, however. Its 037 Rai was the last back-wheel drive auto to win the World Rally Championship in 1983, at that point its Delta ruled the early years of Group A time in the late 1980s and mid-1990s. From that point forward, crickets and tumbleweeds. Lancia today offers essentially one auto, the Fiat-based Salon Little Brain 4th, and it offers that solely in Italy, to Italian ladies. Its magnificent days are a distant memory, and with FCA spending enough vitality resuscitating Alfa Romeo, those brilliant days are not returning, particularly without this Stratos restoration to give it a jolt.